Somewhere out there, somebody is preparing to offer you guaranteed returns. When it happens, I want you to hear a fire alarm. This video is the fire alarm. Scams take over $1 trillion a year worldwide, not from fools, but from doctors, engineers, and people who were certain it could never happen to them. Bernie Madoff ran the biggest one in history, $65 billion on paper, running quietly for nearly 2 decades. And here's the uncomfortable part. Every scam, the fake prince, the fake fund, the fake girlfriend, runs on the same handful of moving parts. Learn the parts, and you can see the machine. So this is a field guide. 7 checks, about 2 minutes each, that catch nearly everything. Check number 1 is pure arithmetic. And it would have caught Madoff in an afternoon. When someone promises you a return, don't feel it. Compute it. The entire pitch is engineered so that you never do. Here's your yardstick. The best investor alive averages about 20% a year. The whole market averages about 10%. So a stranger guaranteeing 12% a month is claiming to be 10 Warren Buffetts standing in a trench coat. Use the rule of 72. Divide 72 by the annual return, and you get the years it takes money to double. 12% a month doubles your money roughly every 6 months. Now run that forward. $10,000 becomes $10 million in 5 years. If that math worked, they would not need yours. And check the shape of returns, not just the size. Real markets are jagged, up 9, down 4, up 2. Madoff's line crept upward 1% a month, smooth as an escalator, for 17 years. Real portfolios have bad months. A line with no bad months isn't a portfolio, it's a typewriter. Somebody is typing it. Check 2. Ask exactly one question. Where does the return come from? Rent, interest, profit. You should be able to follow the money with your finger. If the answer is fog, proprietary algorithm, exclusive network, trust the process, then the money comes from the only other place it can come from, the next investor. That machine has a name. In 1920, Charles Ponzi promised Boston 50% in 45 days, supposedly from postal reply coupons. $20 million poured in. The coupons were real. His trades weren't. When investigators opened the books, he'd bought about $30 worth. Old money was paying new money until new money stopped showing up. And every pyramid dies exactly this way because arithmetic is undefeated. To keep paying, the base has to keep doubling. Earth runs out of people surprisingly fast. Madoff was the same machine in a nicer suit. For years, almost no real trades, deposits in, returns out. So follow the money. And if you cannot find where the return is made, you're not the investor. You're the return. Check 3. Look for the clock. Every scam ships with a countdown. The offer expires tonight. The fee is due right now. The window is closing. That urgency isn't decoration. It's load-bearing. The single biggest threat to a scam is you sleeping on it. Real opportunities survive a phone call to your sister. Fake ones panic when you breathe. And memorize the golden tell. Anyone demanding payment in gift cards is a criminal. Not usually. Always. The tax office does not accept Apple gift cards. Why gift cards, wires, and crypto? One shared property, no undo button. What's really being purchased is irreversibility. So, when the clock appears, flip it. Say you'll decide in a week. Then watch the opportunity of a lifetime evaporate. Check 4 is the strangest one. You've seen the emails, the typos, the cartoon story, a prince, an inheritance, a misspelled bank. And you've asked, who falls for this? That's the wrong question. A Microsoft researcher asked the right one in 2012, and the answer is now famous. The crudeness is deliberate. It's a filter. Sending 10 million emails costs nothing. The expensive part is the follow-up, the calls, the coaching, the persuasion. A scammer cannot afford skeptics in the pipeline. So the ridiculous email repels everyone except the most trusting people on earth, and anyone who replies has pre-qualified themselves. The bad grammar is conducting the job interview. For richer targets, the filter flips, flawless grammar, fake trading dashboards, months of patient charm. The polish level is just the price tag they've assigned you. Either way, Run the same test. This person arrived selling, and you never went looking. Money that hunts you is the suspicious kind. Check 5. Scams rarely build trust from scratch. Far too slow. They transplant it. From your church,
your gym,
your group chat, your heart. Madoff barely had to sell. He worked the country clubs and charity boards, capped his fund, and let members beg to be let in. Exclusivity did the closing. Affinity fraud spreads through congregations and tight-knit communities because vouching travels faster than due diligence. Your friend isn't lying to you. He's repeating a lie he believed first. The cruelest version is the romance pipeline. Months of daily attention, then one small investment tip. The industry's own name for it is pig butchering. Fatten first, then you get it. Tens of billions a year. So run the transplant test. Strip the relationship off the pitch, and look at what's left. Would you take this deal from a stranger at a bus stop? A real investment doesn't need your love. It barely needs your name. Check 6 protects you after the worst day, because scams have sequels. Lose money once, and your name lands on a list that gets bought and sold. The industry title for that list: proven payers. Then comes the second call. We're recovery specialists. We can get your money back for an upfront fee. Same authors. New font. Fake fraud departments, fake lawyers, fake police. Victims get harvested 2 and 3 times over because desperation buys faster than greed ever did. So learn the rule. Real recovery never charges up front, and the real fraud department never calls you first. And if you do get hit, report it fast and loud. Banks can sometimes claw back a wire in the first hours. Silence is a scammer's best friend, and shame is their free labor. Getting fooled is human. Staying quiet is expensive. Now fold the whole guide into a wallet card. 5 questions. Is this return humanly possible? Can I find where it's made? Why is there a countdown? Who is this offer filtered for? And whose trust is it borrowing? Score it simply. 1 red flag means slow down. 2 means walk away. Gift cards mean run. That one's not a flag, it's a siren. Look at what the checklist costs, about 2 minutes and 1 slightly awkward phone call. Now look at what it catches. Nearly everything we just toured. Because every scam is engineered against exactly 2 things: speed and silence. So be slow. And be loud. Tell someone about every big money decision before you make it. The con artist's real job was never lying about money. It's making you feel rude for checking. Be rude.
Check.
So that's the field guide. The math, the money trail, the clock, the filter, the trust, the sequel, the card. The machine only has 6 moving parts, and now you can see every one of them. And if some part of you still whispers that you could never fall for one, that's the most dangerous part of you. Madoff's victims included banks, auditors, and people considerably smarter than either of us. Because scams don't beat intelligence. They beat speed. They route around your brain by racing your pulse. So keep the whole defense in 1 sentence. When money starts hunting you, slow down and say it out loud to someone.
Scams die in D-Licht.